What's going on, guys? Sickbit here, aka Meek, coming at you with something a little different today. We're going to be going over how to join, like intro to Draft League. Okay, so how to join servers. So the two servers that I use to join draft leagues, and then kind of how to find a community and what these different things look like when you're joining. So I'm going to be using an old server I think it's inactive now. But we can look at that later when we go over the things. So the first two that I use Draft Frontier. Okay, so I'll leave this link below so that you can join this. And then what you want to do when you join this in your own Discord, whenever you sign in and do all that kind of stuff, you're in your own Discord. Whenever you join, you want to go to League application links, and you can see there's various links to servers to join, and then kind of like a brief synopsis on what they want to do. So this guy has 4 spots left. This was on 8/12, so it's probably already filled because it's 8/14. But so you can just see that there's these various ones. There's bigger communities, 98, which I recommend joining the bigger communities. They have a little bit more stability. See these smaller communities, it's a little bit more difficult to find good solid draft leagues that have less than, like, I would say 100 members or something like that. Excuse me. So yeah, there's a couple of these, but we're not going to stay in here too much. This is what you kind of want to do, and there's some other things. There's some team building help chat that you can find in Draft Frontier, some YouTube to go look for some links but that you can do. But league applications, this is where you would go, you would answer this form. So we'll just go and click on this one to kind of look at it a little bit. So this is Season 5 UTA. This is the various docs that you can apply for. You can click this to read. Here's the trophy. Next page. So on and so forth. You go to the. We'll actually go to the next page. So we'll go to the next page. It's going to ask you questions. Okay. So be a part of a slow draft. Make a new team and fight it with every week. Be active in the Discord community. Okay. So you just click these boxes if you want to. Go to next. You want to put your Discord tag, so you can find it. Shows you where to find it. Then you go to, and it's going to ask you various questions. I'm not going to go through it because you can answer the questions yourself. I'm just getting you to the step where you apply to the leagues that you want to. And so there's all kinds of different docs. So this guy, he wants you to sign up for a doc immediately, but you can join the Discord server, kind of get involved with them, kind of ask them questions about different things. So that's the first league, Draft Frontier. I'll drop that, like I said, I'll drop it in the description. So just go down there and check it out after you watch the video. And then I use Oh Gosh Draft League Hub. So this is a really cool Draft League Hub. Once you get in, you're going to see the announcements. You're going to have to apply for a role, but it's super quick and it's super active, and all the guys take care of the server really well. This is a really good server. And I don't know how many people are in it, but it's got to be quite a bit. Yeah, it's like probably 200 or 300 people. And then what you want to go down to is you want to go to the Draft League Hub, click on the down arrow, and then you want to go to Draft Leagues, okay? And it's the same thing as Draft Frontier. This one's a little bit better in terms of it shows you kind of, there's different things that it can, different resources that it can show you. There's team building, top 10 body bag. So like kills, Pokemon, then it has mock battles. It's cool. Really, really awesome stuff. Draft advice. I mean, awesome stuff. And you can join the leagues just like you did in Draft Frontier. So moving past that, so let's say that you got into one of these leagues. Now, what is the first thing that you want to do when you join and you apply? Okay, so you want to join the server, right? So let's just say that I just joined this server. Now, this is kind of a dead server already, and that'll happen from time to time when you go into these small communities, right? They have a chance of dying. You can see I'm already at the bottom, right? So there's only about there's 15, and there's 5 online. So what is that? That's like maybe 20. Maybe with the bots is 22. So very, very small community, right? But it's already donesies, right? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to announcements and kind of read the different things. I like to read the first 3 things that are that have been posted to kind of see what's going on and do I need to do something, or where's the applications, or different things like that, okay? Then the next thing, you want to read the rules. This doesn't take you very long. This one's really short because it's a small community. Everybody's kind of invite only and stuff. So I'm talking pretty quick, but again, You can kind of rewind the video if you need to look through it a little bit more, or kind of listen to me a little bit more. But I want to. There's a lot of information that I'm gonna have to go through, so I do want to keep this kind of concise for people's time. Okay, so welcome. You don't want to mess with that too much. And then here's usually docs and applications. So they'll have an application that you can sign up for as soon as you join the server. Usually if there's a league going on, or there's already a document posted because the applications are done. Okay, and so the document will have various different things that we'll go over that a little bit later. This is going to be a kind of a series here, so we'll get to that when we get to that. But you'll have the docs or applications here. You'll have a general chat where you can talk about baloney. So this guy's leaving, I guess, and so he kind of wanted to let us know. That was actually today or yesterday. Usually they'll have a question of the day. That's what QOTD means, question of the day. You can just answer this. Here's where you can plug like YouTube channels or different servers. You can see there's a whole bunch of stuff. Somebody plugged the WPF. Bots, you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to mess with this. Sword and Shield spoilers, sometimes they have that. And then you have your league chat, okay? So that was general chat. A lot of different servers are going to have general chats, okay? I think they're super important. And if you want to talk about just whatever you want without having to be talking to just these certain people in your league, or not interfering with kind of somebody's conversation that they're trying to have in the Discord, you kind of want to go to general chat, and that's where you can talk about whatever you want to, right? So I think general chats are important. And they're useful, and you should use them as often as you can, or as often as you would like to, because it's a general chat for a reason. Okay. Now, when we come into the league chats, you kind of only want to be talking about. Now, see, this one's a draft. So you come into the league chat, okay, and they're down to business here. You know, you don't see very many people talking about, whatever. They're just saying, okay, I take this Pokemon, I take this Pokemon, I take this Pokemon. And so if we go all the way up, let's see how far we can go. Let's see if we can get to the beginning of the draft. Okay, so whenever the draft first begins in your league, let's say you've applied, let's say you got accepted, and now you're looking at your doc and you're ready to draft. Everybody's saying it's draft time, it's tomorrow or the next day. You need to be prepared for your draft order, okay? So it looks like Shrek is going first in his own league. Okay. That's funny. And I'm sure he randomized it, but it was just funny that he goes. I mean, I'm sure they talked about whatever, that he's going first in his own league. I'm sure that was a talking point of somebody. But you're going to get your draft order, right? So you kind of want to be prepared for your pick, and you want to be prepared, depending on where you are, to get sniped. But the this league chat here, it is just for the draft. You can see that they're adding each other now. So after they pick, they add the person that's next in line. So let's say, okay, Shrek, Skippy, Tenkai. So Shrek goes, now it's Skippy because he adds him. And then it's Tenkai, okay, now it's Reich, okay. And then so on and so forth, and then it's going to loop back around. So Reichman now tags Tenkai, now tags Skippy, tags Shrek, and then Shrek has a double pick, and then it goes back to Skippy. So you see how it snakes, and then it comes back, okay? And then it snakes, and then it comes back, all right? So that's how the draft usually works. I would say almost every single draft is going to work like that, and what that's called is a serpentine draft. Then you have your replays. This is for later on in the season. This is for later on in the season when you start battling. You always want to say your always want to send your replays to show proof that you battled and that you did this and this and this. You won, you lost, usually to get kill differential. And then here's your scheduling. This is, so again, just as a reinforcement, these league chats, they're not for, whatever talk. That's for general, okay? This is for strictly, I'm going to go schedule with somebody, okay? So that's what this chat is for. This one's draft, replays, scheduling is what we're on now. So you're just trying to figure out when you and your opponent can meet online for a time in which you can battle. All right, so pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Live battles, a lot of the times you can check these out and kind of see the battle as it's going on. If you're just, chilling in the Discord, you can see a live battle go up. Oh, okay, cool, I'll watch that. Transactions, this is where you can do free agency trades. Usually you get a set amount. per season. And a lot of the times what you want to do is you want to put the Pokemon that you have and then the Pokemon that you are trading for on the dock, okay? So here it is again, Pokemon that you have and then Pokemon that you want to trade to. Match spoilers, this is where you talk about what happened in the match without spoiling it in either the general chat or one of the league chats. You don't want to talk about to the general because you don't want people that wanted to watch the replay, you don't want to spoil it for them. So we go to the match spoilers, which this is almost in every single league. Excuse me, I didn't mean to spit. And then you pick them. Some leagues have this. So each week you will just kind of, if you want to, you don't have to. This is totally your prerogative if you want to do this, and you can choose. Do I think the Linoons or the Doublades are going to win? Okay, I think the Doublades are going to win. I'm going to pick that one. Okay, just for instance. Do I think the Bearticks are going to win or do the Pelipper's? Okay, I think the Pelipper's will take it this week because I think I played them last week and they beat me bad or something. Whatever. And then we're not going to talk about this because this is like voice chat kind of stuff. You can ask. Just depends on what server you're in. But that's kind of a general overview of the Discord server and how to use it and kind of what everything means. So I think this is a really good stopping point for the first intro to Draft League. Okay. If you have any questions, make sure to comment below. I will definitely answer them. Please send me your comments if you have any questions. And again, Draft Frontier and Oh Gosh Draft League Hub will be in the description, so make sure to click it if you want to get involved in the Draft League. I'm gonna have my next episode will be a little bit more about the docks and kind of the next things that go into play. This series that I'm going to be starting is going to be a total comprehensive series about Draft League and kind of everything that there is, all of my knowledge that I can share with you about it. So I'm trying to keep it short, but at the same time I want to give you all the information that I can. So this has been SickBid, aka Meek, and we'll see you next time.